My name's Cassandra Spalding, and today my speech is on the Titanic. 110 years after the original Titanic hit an iceberg and sank, Titanic 2 should set sail in 2022. It will hold 2,400 passengers and 900 crew members. It will cost around $500 million to build. The Titanic will set sail from Dubai to Southampton before making the journey across the Atlantic. Once the Titanic departs from Southampton, it will head toward New York, following the same route the original Titanic took. The new Titanic will have the same interior and cabin layout as the original Titanic, but will have up-to-date technology and safety procedures. My question is, would you ride on it? My thought on this is unthinkable. The original Titanic set sail from England to New York on April the 4th, 1912. It was nicknamed the Unsinkable Ship. One person even said God himself could not sink this ship. But we all know how that ended. There were many rich and famous people on board. On its journey sailing the Atlantic Ocean, it hit an iceberg and sank. Because of the lack of lifeboats, many people died. Since they thought it was unsinkable, they were not prepared for such a tragic accident. Mostly the rich and famous was saved. It was a grand ship. It had suites, single rooms, squash court, grand staircases, dog kennels. Along with other features, the ship had a Ritz restaurant, swimming pools, barbershop, shopping center, photography, and a dark room on board. The Titanic was believed to be the safest ship that was ever built. It was built with an outer layer and an inner layer, just in case one was penetrated. It had 16 airtight compartments that automatically shut if water got inside. Therefore, the ship was thought to be unsinkable. The ship set sail from Queenstown, Ireland at 1:30 on April 10, 1912, and was headed to New York. Just 4 days after the ship departed, it hit an iceberg and sank. The ship was 882.5 feet long, 92.5 feet wide, and it was 175 feet tall. It was the largest ship built at its time. It took 600 tons of coal each day to keep it powered. It injected 100 tons of ashes into the Atlantic Ocean each day it was powered. And it took 176 men to keep the fire going. On the day of the wreckage, the Californian was the closest ship, but it didn't answer the distress signals until it was too late. Even though the crew woke up the captain didn't issue any orders to help. Not only was there not enough lifeboats to save the 2,200 people on board, most of the lifeboats launched without being full. They had room for 1,178 people, but only 705 survived. Even though everyone knew the Titanic sunk and had an idea of where it happened, it took them 73 years to find the wreckage. The wreckage was found on September 1st, 1985. It took searchers 8 trips to find artifacts. Within the wreckage, around 5,500 artifacts was found. Many of these artifacts can be found today in the Las Vegas Titanic Artifact Exhibit.